Hola, my name is Shimon and I will show you the way to play guitar like a pro. Today we're going to learn a new song, new chords, a new strumming pattern, and above all, we're going to learn how to read chords. So much to do, so little time. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. It's so popular, it's literally like the Great Wall of China, more or less. To learn Hallelujah, we're going to follow the 3 steps as we have learned in La Bamba and in any other songs we'll ever play, which are what are the chords and in what order, how much of each chord, and third, the strumming pattern. For further explanation about these steps, you can go back to the other tutorials. In the link below, just click the link, you'll find supplements that will help you get through this tutorial. Stop right there. If you have gone this far, press that like button. That's the least you can do for me and for others who might also get exposed to these great videos. And they too will get to learn 1 or 2 things. I release new pieces at least once a week, sometimes even twice. So if you don't want to miss out, press the subscribe button. Let's start with the introduction. As we see, there is the C and A minor. The small m represents minor. So each chord we can play it in 2 forms. We can play it in the major form or in the minor form. And I'll demonstrate it for you and you'll understand more the difference between them. This is the major. I'll play it again. And think about what it reminds you of. Now it's the minor. Again. So if you're paying attention, the classic way to explain the difference between them, the major is more happy, more bright sound, and minor is more sad, more dark sound. Okay, let's talk about how to read chords. So if I'm a guitarist and I want to show you, another guitarist, what I'm playing, so there's a couple ways to write it. One of the popular ways is to write a column. So on the top of the column there will be the letters of the chord, and then under it, in order, there will be 6 numbers that represents the 6 strings of the guitar. As Eddie, 8 dynamite, goodbye Eddie. From the top to the bottom, Eddie, 8 dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Now the numbers can be 3 options. It can be an X, which means don't play the string at all. It can be a 0, that means play the string but don't press anywhere on the fret. Or in other words, to leave it open, an open string. And any other number will tell you to play the string and press the number of the fret on your fretboard. So for example, if it told me to play the 3rd string from the top on the 4th, number 4, that means I'll look for the 1st string from the top and then I'll count my frets and I'll find fret number 4, and here it is. So back to the chords. So we have the C and the A minor. The C we already have learned the chord from La Bamba. But now we're going to look how it looks like on the chart, how to read it. So you'll see in the chart it says XXX 0, 1, 0. Okay, so that means I don't play the 3 top strings, and then I got 0 open, 1, fret number 1. I put my first finger here, and then another 0, so another open. And then we got this. 0, 0, 1, 0. That's it, the A minor. So A minor is very similar to the C. As you see, it says XXX 2, 1, 0. So we'll leave our first finger here as a C, and then we'll just add the second finger to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. we got the chords and we see that we're playing a half a bar of each. Now the third and last step is the strumming pattern. So in La Bamba we learned that we can divide the quarters into eighths by counting 1 and 2 and 3 and. In Hallelujah we're going to play 16th notes, so that's even smaller beats. How do we count this? We count 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. In Hallelujah, we're not going to play all of the beats, we're only going to play the number and the up. So how do we count it? We count 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a. Now because we're playing a half a bar of each, so the first half, the chord that we're going to play the first half, we're going to play the 1, a, 2, a. And the second half, the second chord of the bar, we're going to play 3, a, 4, a. And I'll demonstrate it for you so you can understand what I'm doing. Here you go. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Good, so that was the introduction. Let's move on into the beginning of the verse. So the beginning of the verse is exactly like the introduction. And then we have the F chord. So the F chord is the most challenging chord in all of the open chords. So take your time and you'll make good progress. Okay, so as we see in the chart, it says X, 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 2, 1, 1. So again, it's very similar to the A minor, but the first finger, instead of covering only the second string, it will cover the second and the first string. So you have to have your finger kind of flat on both of the strings. And then I'll add my second finger here. If you find some difficulty in playing it like this, so for the meantime you can let go of your second finger and support your first finger to get both of these sounds. If that is difficult for you, so you can just simply play the two strings with your two fingers. But later have in mind that you have to make progress and play the chord correctly. Great, so we learned a lot today. Keep on practicing the strumming with the new chords. Break the chords into pairs, go back and forth. Make sure you're playing on time, considering all the 16th beats as we have learned, and we'll make more progress next video.